Hi guys, and welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel, NY Blade EDC. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to start off with a review of the Chris Reeves knives, small Sebenza 21. So, the number aspects of this knife. We have the overall length of 6.875 inches, the close length or the handle length is 3.94, and then the blade length is 2.99 inches. The steel that they use is Crucible Industries and Chris Reeves Knives collaboration for S35VN. As some of you guys know, that is the predecessor to S30V, and you get a little bit extra toughness and edge retention. So that is good to go. The titanium handles on this are polished on the flats and bead blasted on the edges. Get in close here for you. That does make for a fingerprint monster, but if you have a Mighty Hanks or any kind of hank with microfiber, you're good to go. You could wipe them right off. The inlays on this specific one are the box elder, and the box elders happen to be my favorite. This happens to be my knife. I just recently bought it, and aesthetically, this knife is just simplicity is beautiful with this knife. It's a very slim design, so when you have it in your pocket, either on this side of your hand or this side of your hand, it's not gonna really bulge out and take up much space in your pocket because it's very slim, slender knife. It's not a very wide knife either, but this knife is a good medium range size knife. It's like I said, it's 6.875 inches. You get 4 fingers on there comfortably. The knife doesn't tell you where to put your fingers, so it will fit to the majority of the people using it. The jimping on top is very subtle but very nice. It gives you a nice grip. So I don't think, like Nick Shabazz does, it's not the perfect Vaseline lube factory knife, but it would do the job for nice light cutting, a little bit of this and that, all sorts of things. Onto the action. This thing is butter. As you should know, Chris Reeves has a very high rating for his actions. Either it be flipping it open and then dropping it shut with the glass like action, or even just rolling it open, and that's what a majority of people do with the Sebenza. I got lucky. This one happens to be very flickable right out of the box. I've only had this for going on 2 days now, or this is my second day of fully owning it, and it has broken in some, but it was flickable right out of the box. This lanyard, some people do and some people do not like lanyards. I'm one that I'm not a huge fan of lanyards, but on this knife I do enjoy it. It's not anything fancy, flashing, even though you have a nice looking knife. It's simple, keeps the whole simplicity look to it. They are removable. That lanyard tube is removable. When you take apart the knife, it comes right out, but I decided to keep it in there. Some people have issues where if you put it forward a bunch of times, it cuts it. I've noticed that there's no issue with it even touching it, so I decided to just leave it in there. I think, where was I going with this? Lost my train of thought. The back side, like I said, has the bead blasted lock bar, and then the polished, and then the inlay. So you get all 3 of the aspects on one side, and it's simple, it's beautiful, it's great. So you get the gold anodized thumb stud, I forgot to mention that, and then the lanyard tube is also gold anodized. So I think I've touched every point that I wanted to touch on. Steel, the handles, the action. With this Sebenza, I get about 50% lockup. There's no lock stick whatsoever. Fit and finish on this knife is superb. So I'm extremely happy with this. I give this, out of a 5-star rating, I give it a 4.8. I mean, obviously there's never going to be a perfect knife, so I can't give it a perfect 5-star rating. I think if I would change anything about it, maybe a smidge longer in the handle, maybe a smidge, not a ton, but just to make sure you have a really good purchase on it. But this is the small Sebenza, so I guess I have to remember that is supposed to be the small iteration of the large 21, and obviously it's going to be sized down. So, but Like I said, 4.7 stars, 4.8, I forgot what I said. It's a very good knife. $525 is the price. The quality is up there with it though, so you're paying for what you get. Very nice tolerances, tight blade. That crown spine is gorgeous with the gold and the box elder inlays. Overall very happy with my purchase. Recommend you get one. Thank you guys for tuning in today. If you're not subscribed to me, please do so. Leave a comment. If you have some gear you want me to review, since this is a starting off channel, send me a DM on my Instagram at nybladeedc_EDC, and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. I answer very fastly, or in a good time. So, thanks for joining, and have a good one.